Hi, and welcome to this gentle chair Pilates routine. This is the perfect workout for you if you have limited mobility or are not comfortable on your hands and knees on the floor or even standing. So very gentle. We're working a lot on the pelvic floor, the core, and more, such as posture. We have some yoga moves for stretching, but you will also feel energized, and we will work on our mobility. So making sure that we have a nice sturdy chair, preferably one without arms. We need to be able to widen our legs and get in different positions. So make sure you have proper equipment. Again, something sturdy. A couch won't provide enough support. And we will begin. All exercises will be performed in the chair. You don't need any shoes. Actually prefer without shoes so you can feel the muscles in your feet and grip a little bit with your toes. You stay facing me. For the first few exercises, I'm going to turn to the side so you have a better view of what I'll be doing. We're going to sit most of the way back in our chair. The knees are coming directly out from our hips, and then our ankles are directly underneath our knees. We're simply going to start with a pelvic tuck. So we're going to roll our hips. So if you think about pressing the lower back into the back of the chair and then come up. We roll, tuck the hips, like a little squeeze of the glutes as well, and come back up. Another way to think of it is like a lower ab crunch. So we're engaging these lower abdominals. Think about bringing the hip bones closer to the lower rib. Really firing up our core, also known in Pilates as our powerhouse. Let's introduce our breath work here. Inhale, exhale. A small but mighty movement. We're going to expand on this and make the movement a little bit larger. So I want you to come into like a yoga cat-cow. We're going to gaze at your belly button. Go ahead and round the back. Again, tilt that pelvis. And then the opposite. Come forward, chin up, shoulders down, chest forward. And we come back, pelvic tilt, a little crunch, and up. Exhale, and inhale. This should feel really good on that spine. Shoulders down and back a couple times like this. And let's stack that spine on top of each other. And again, roll the shoulders down and back. I'm going to switch back to facing you. Let's make sure we're still aligned. Shoulders down and back, and grow tall through that spine. Inhale, arms come up, palms facing each other. Flip the wrists to the sides and press down. Inhale up. Flip and press down. Reach the arms up, but keep the shoulders dropped down away from the ears. And one more time, inhale. Flip and press down. Bending at the elbows about 90 degrees. We look like a goal post here. We're going to open up and then close. As we open, we squeeze the back muscles together, and we close, squeezing the chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. A few more like this. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Shoulders stay down, elbows stay high. Lower the hands down. You can rest your hands on top of your thighs or holding onto the sides of your chair. Let's again think about that core, engage, drawing the belly button into the spine as we alternate lifting our legs. So like a high knee and a seated position. Exhale as that leg comes up and lower down. With our core engaged, we're actually using those abdominals to lift the legs. 2 more. Relax the legs, arms lower down to the side, flip the palms to the back of your room. Elbows are mostly straight, shoulders down and back. We're going to press down and release. Press back, release. Squeezing the back of the arms and that upper back. Great exercise for our posture. Inhale, exhale. Let's go 3, 2. Last one. Now let's put those 2 moves together. Arms come back as the knee comes up. Let's go 4, 3, 2, last 1. Switching our position, let's take our legs nice and wide. So making sure that we are opening out from the hips and knees are tracking in line with the toes. I do want you to feel a stretch in the inner thighs. You may feel those muscles kick on in your bum as well. Holding this position, and again, let the knees, keep them pressed slightly back. We lift the heels and slowly lower. Lift and lower. Slow and controlled. A few more like this. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands come gently behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Again, core engaged. We're going to lean over to the side. And then using those side abdominals, our obliques, to lift us back up. Making sure we have a tight tummy, core is engaged. Otherwise, we're using the lower back, which is not what we want to do for this movement. Inhale. Exhale. So you're feeling a nice side stretch here, and then using that oblique to pick yourself back up. Three more like this. And release down. Very good. Let's toe heel our legs in. We're going to bring our bottom to the very edge of our chair and extend our legs straight forward, holding onto the sides of the chair to make sure that we are stable and secure. Okay, starting with our right leg, we are going to bring it up, sliding the foot up the leg towards the knee, and bring it back down. Other side, we slide up and bring it back down. So kind of like those high knees, using that core. And it's okay if the foot doesn't get all the way to the knee. Moving on, or adding on from this, we're going to bring the leg up. I want you to open up from the hip, turn it out to the side, bring it back in, and lower down. We lift, open, close, and lower. Make sure nothing else is moving here. Our hips stay square, slow and controlled. Now you can stay here. I'm going to add one more on. We lift, turn out, extend the leg, back in, and lower down. Woo! Turn it out, extend. And again, no big deal if your leg isn't very high. You do you, and you can always stay with one of the first two options. Great for those inner thighs. Stay with me. We have a few more. Let's do one more each side. And release. Very good. Let's walk our feet in, and then we're going to swivel our entire body to the side. And again, bring your bottom almost all the way off the chair. So like one side's on, just a little bit. Again, knees lined up with the hips, ankles underneath the knees. Extend both arms out, sit up tall, palms facing each other. And we're going to bring this front arm, we're going to ripple it across our body and open up to the side and then back to center. Back arm doesn't move. We ripple, open up. It feels beautiful on the chest. And a great stretch for the back as well. Inhale, ripple open. Exhale, close. Three more like this. And last one. Release the arms down. Hands can be at our sides or holding onto your chair, wherever is comfortable. Extend the front leg. We're then going to do a quarter circle out to the side so the leg is coming towards me. Back arm reaches up, inhale, and exhale as we side bend over that front leg. Release the arms down, bring the leg in. Let's do that again. We come forward, to the side, big stretch, and bring it in. Again, forward, to the side. One more time, forward, side, and side stretch. Bring that leg in, and then we're going to stretch the hip while we are here. So leg comes down almost like we're about to kneel, but we're not. Holding onto the chair wherever you can. Gently guide that toe back to open up the hip here. So think about doing a little pelvic tuck, and boy, will you feel that stretch. Right where we need it. Continue to sit up tall, core engaged. Relax into that hip stretch. Inhale. Exhale. And let's bring that leg back. Assist it if you need to. Same thing on the other side. So let's swivel all the way over. Again, making sure that our legs are lined up. Reach the arms forward, palms facing each other. And again, we ripple. Open up and close. We're using our abdominals here as well. Inhale, ripple open. Exhale, close. You might find you have more flexibility or mobility on one side than the other, and that is totally normal. 2 more. Release the hands down. Front leg again comes forward and a little circle to the side. Back arm reaches up and side bend over. Bring it back in. We come forward. Swoop to the side. Reach up it down, bring it in, forward, side. And one last time. We bring the outside leg back in. And again, dropping the knee. If it's comfortable for you, stretching that toe a little further back. Opening up our hip flexor and a little pelvic tilt forward. Hold that stretch. Give me a couple deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Release the leg, bring it back, and let's swivel back to center. Okay, getting into our core. Call these our genie arms. So we're going to stack one arm on top of the other. And I'm going to let you slump for once. So I'm really slumped down in my chair, bringing our bum all the way to the edge. So I'm like this in my chair. It's called a C scoop or a C curve right here. Knees are bent. Really tuck that pelvis and draw the belly button into that spine. And from here, we have a little knee march. Put it down. Knee march. Put it down. So our back is up against the back of the chair right now, but you're really going to feel the core engaged. We exhale as the knee comes up. Moving on from here, or stay here if you like, we're going to now lift our back up off the chair and then back. So now we're adding those upper abdominals, those transverse abdominals, rectus abdominals. It's quite a bit more difficult. 2 more like this. Let you take a little breather. Allow the abdominals to relax. I'm going to add one more optional feature here. Adding a little twist as we lift the chest again with the knee. So it looks like this. Come up, lean back. And it's okay if the elbow doesn't come close to the knee. This is tough stuff. So you do you. You probably didn't know you could work your core so much in a chair. Keep breathing. Can we do 4 more? And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax back. And we'll come back to a seated position. Shake anything out. Relax the belly just for a minute. And next we're going to do, to work our glutes, some butt squeezes. So it's not going to look like we're doing much. But what I want you to think about is like you're doing a Kegel, or you're trying to hold, not going to the bathroom. And we're going to squeeze those glutes together as you suck everything up and in, and then release down. So you should just see, your bottom and your hips coming up, maybe an inch, maybe just a tiny bit. Maybe you're not seeing anything at all, but I want you to, again, squeeze those glutes. Everything comes up and in from that pelvic floor, and release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. Let's try 4 more. For 4. You can do it. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice job. Let's take a wider stance again, opening up the legs to the side, knees tracking with the toes. Nice big release here. Chin comes up. We drop our chest forward, coming down, Then drop the chin and roll it up nice and slow. Take your right shoulder towards your left knee. Beautiful shoulder and spinal twist here. Come back to center. Here we go again, big roll down. Straight spine first. Then we tuck, tailbone, tuck the chin. And roll it up. And then this time, left shoulder to right knee. And back to center. One more big center roll down and up. And roll it up. Finishing with the shoulders, that feels good. Toe heel back in one more time. With our right leg, I want you to try to grab your knee in towards your chest. So maybe it's underneath here, picking it up just a bit. Or maybe you're all the way down here, hugging that knee in. You do you, whatever's available to you. I want you to feel that stretch in your glute, and you might feel it in your lower back as well. Hold here, big inhale. And exhale. We're then going to take our ankle and cross it over your knee into a figure 4 stretch. If that's not available to you, you can make sure that the knees turned out to the side, crossing at the ankles. Works well. So here we are in the stretch. Great for the lower back, great for sciatica issues. Hang out here, and what I like to do is give myself a little foot massage while I'm here. So I just want you to take your thumbs and roll them up and down the sole of your foot. Whatever feels good to you. Give yourself a little break here, a little self-care. And then starting with your big toe, you're just going to grab it and kind of squeeze it and pull it from the base all the way out to the tip of each toe, helping with our circulation. And let's finish with that little pinky. If you'd like to emphasize the stretch even deeper, we're going to hinge slightly forward with a straight spine. Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Release that leg back down. Same thing other side. We start by grabbing maybe underneath the thigh if you can, just hiking it up a few inches, or maybe you're here. Breathe in. And breathe out. We then cross our ankle at the other ankle or above the knee, allowing the knee to come out to the side, and then making sure on the other foot your ankle is underneath your knee. Good. Gently pressing that down if that feels good to you for that good stretch. And let's go to our other foot. Again, rolling with your thumbs, the sole of the foot. I like to do kind of one at a time, like a roller. Sometimes some circles right there on the ball of the foot. Do what feels good to you. And let's get the individual toes again, starting at the base and just squeezing up to the tips of the toes. One more squeeze if you like. And maybe a little bit of a deeper stretch. And come out of that. Oh, just from that, so much better. Release that leg. Arms come to the side, palms facing down, and I want you to really stretch the fingertips towards the floor, and then drop your chin to your chest. Feel a nice stretch for the back of the neck. Drop your shoulders down. Keeping your chin dropped, let's roll the neck over to the right. Back through center and roll the neck to the left. Just using the weight of your head back through center to feel that gentle stretch in the side and back of your neck. And one more time. And back to the left. And we finish the center. Keep the head down, move the hands to the thighs, and then we slowly lift our chin. Roll those shoulders down and back, and then just like we started, we inhale, arms come up, reach nice and tall, but keep the shoulders pressed down. Flip the palms to the side and press down. Inhale up. Grow tall. And one more. Flip and release it down. I hope you feel amazing, at least better from when you started. Please give this video a like if you liked it, share with your friends. It helps grow my channel and let more people know about my videos. And as always, thank you for working out with me, and we'll see you next time.